Hello, and thank you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City. I'm your host, Cortney Bloomer. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Greenhouse Garden Center in Carson City, sponsoring a fall color tree workshop on October 15th. Stop by and check that out at the Greenhouse Garden Center. Our guest for this week is Jessica Flood from the National Alliance for Mental Illness, or NAMI. NAMI is the nation's largest mental health and wellness organization, and we have a chapter right here in Western Nevada. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what NAMI does here in our community.
Yes, so this organization provides much support to individuals who are struggling with mental illness and also the families that are supporting those individuals. So we have trainings, peer-to-peer trainings, family-to-family trainings, and also NAMI Basics, which is a course on just the basics of mental health. So really these classes are meant to empower people with mental health issues in our community.
All right. Now, a number of different trainings. You mentioned the family-to-family and the NAMI Basics. And those classes are offered here in Carson City and also in the surrounding communities. If folks are living with a loved one who has mental illness, who needs the support offered by some of these trainings, how can they get in touch or find out when those are taking place?
Definitely. I think one of the best resources is to go online to NAMIWesternNevada.org. And there we list all of the trainings that we have. And you're right, our members have done pretty well at starting to extend out into further rural counties. So we have classes that are taking place in Lyon, Douglas, and we're looking now into Elko and Winnemucca. So pretty exciting stuff.
All right. So really expanding. What kind of things take place at some of the classes? What's the structure?
Well, it's nice because it's really focused on social support. So you have peers that are teaching other peers, and peers are people who have mental health issues that are in recovery. So they're teaching them about skills and better strategies to be able to cope with their mental health issues. Same thing with family to family. It's really about having people who have that experience and bringing it to those who could benefit from that. And
these are individuals and families who have previously been involved in these trainings themselves.
Yes, exactly, yes. So these are evidence-based trainings, and the first step is to take the training yourself. If you're more interested, you can become a trainer and do some of that outreach work as well.
All right. Governor and First Lady Sandoval have been active in mental health in the community. Talk about a little bit of their work that they're being honored for.
Yes, definitely. So the governor himself has provided a lot of support for the behavioral health efforts that we're rolling out in the rurals right now. He's provided support for the mobile outreach safety teams, as well as the mobile crisis teams that are for youth. Another really great accomplishment that he has done is raise the Medicaid reimbursement rates for psychiatric hospitalization, which is bringing more providers into our communities. The First Lady just opened the Enliven program at the state hospital up in Reno, and that program is really serving youth who are experiencing early psychosis. So really it's been amazing to see the progress that they've made during his term.
All right. Now you mentioned the mobile outreach safety teams. Some people know those as MOST. Talk a little bit, for people who aren't familiar with that program, what the MOST program is and how it is really helping those with mental health issues in our community.
Oh, definitely. So MOST is a pretty innovative program that pairs a clinician with an officer, and they go out and ride around in the community just trying to assist individuals that are in mental health crisis. So Carson City has MOST that's 3 days a week now, and Becca Bach, who is the MOST clinician, is actually working full-time as a Carson City Forensic Program Manager. So her whole job is really devoted towards assisting individuals and trying to keep them out of jail and in our community.
So this is sort of a diversion program. A lot of individuals who are in contact with law enforcement are really suffering from mental health issues. So the MOST program is a way for those individuals to come in contact, instead of with our criminal justice system, with our mental health system.
Exactly, yeah. So often we have individuals that are in crisis, and the first point of contact can be officers. They may not be aware of some of the resources and alternatives to jail. We're talking probably a decade ago. That was kind of where it was at, is the alternative was jail. Now we're looking at all of our officers have mental health training and are really able to divert individuals from having to go to jail.
Right, and help them get their needs met outside.
Yes, connecting them with treatment providers in the community.
All right, and you mentioned in there that Becca Bach is the most clinician here in Carson City, and she is also going to be honored at the gala.
Yes. So not only is she the most clinician, a big role that she has played in our communities and region has been doing crisis intervention training with the officers. I just mentioned that mental health training, and also behavioral health training in other counties. So she has been very active in working with Elko, Winnemucca, Lyon County, Douglas County, and Churchill, really trying to support their own trainings for their officers. So at NAMI, we really saw that as someone who's making a lot of progress in mental health.
All right. Now, the night of the gala on October 13th, it's going to be a fantastic event. Talk about how people who are interested and who want to support NAMI can attend.
Yes, so again, I would go to NAMIWesternNevada.org. We have a flyer on that page, and we're also you're able to get tickets online. And there's also information if you would rather call and talk to someone about that.
All right, so tickets are available on the website. Give us a few details about the event itself. It's on October 13th. What time is it happening?
So it's at 5 p.m. We've got a reception, a silent auction, and then at 6 p.m. we have dinner. We're very lucky because we have Jason DeShaw, who is a national country singer. He's been very open about his struggles with bipolar disorder, so he'll be there to talk to us about his experience.
All right, fantastic. And where's this all happening?
At the Governor's Mansion.
All right, a special venue, and the Governor, of course, being honored right there in the Governor's Mansion at the NAMI Gala on October 13th. Do you have any other details about this that you want to share with us, Jessica?
No, we would just love to have a really good participation, love the community members to come out. It'll be a great educational experience as well as hopefully a lot of fun.
All right, and just remind folks one more time about some of the resources that NAMI has available that if our viewers are watching and maybe want to get involved.
Yes, definitely. So we have the peer-to-peer training that is happening in multiple counties, family to family, NAMI Basics, so those are the trainings that we offer. But we also have a hotline, and you can find that number again on the website. If you have any issues and you'd like to talk to someone for support or resources, we do have people 24/7 that are able to assist.
All right, fantastic. Jessica, thank you for being here today to share with us about the important work that NAMI is doing, and hopefully some folks will come out to the gala. It's going to be a fantastic night, so thank you so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City, brought to you by Greenhouse Garden Center. Don't forget to check out their fall color tree tour taking place at Greenhouse Garden Center on October 15th. I'm your host, Cortney Bloomer. We'll see you next week.